Hello guys, good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new
Hey,
here, my name is Haoma
what?
underscore KE. And thank you guys for the love and support. Thank you for always coming back. Those subscribers who always come back to watch my videos, I really appreciate your support. So I had I have like so many pumpkin seeds. So today I just decided to use it to prepare my smoothie. So today I'm making some smoothie right now so that I can head on to the farm. Today I have so many activities in the farm. So because I saw that the pumpkin seeds were too many here in my house, so I decided let me just prepare some and use, and then the rest I'm going to plant them in the farm. So today I'll be planting some red onions. I'll also be planting um, some apple seeds. So I plant my own apple trees, because here in the village we do not have, it's very hard to find some fruit trees. So I'll be planting some apple seeds, and then I'm going to plant some gooseberry seeds and the blueberry seeds. So just stay tuned, and you'll see the whole process. I've also done a detailed video on how to plant apples from seeds, so it will be easier for you to just go and click and watch that video. So I'm adding some wild berries, because my smoothie will be bananas and the avocado, and then I'm adding the berries because they will bring out the citrusy in the smoothie. So that's why I just want to add the berries. And also it is on a season, there are so many here in the tree, so why not just taking advantage of them, because even the birds are feasting on them very fast. So instead of them just dropping down and rotting, I can be creative and use it in so many ways. So we still have so many bananas here. I always have bananas here in my home. And because if you have so many fruits, especially the bananas and the avocados, the kids do not like it. So I tend to be creative in creating different types of foods with the fruits, especially smoothies. If I just blend the banana and the avocado, the kids don't take it. Literally. Even if I force them, they just hide. The moment I get out of that place, they will go and throw the smoothie. So even the avocados, we are still having avocados in the farm. So this is one of them. It is ripe, so I just want to add just a half of this avocado to our smoothie, because I don't want to be a lot in the smoothie, especially the bananas and also the avocados. I want each and every ingredient that I'm adding to be just a little bit in our smoothie. So I'm just going to add all the ingredients together. So I'm having like a cup of milk, and then I'll use the avocado, the banana. I've used 3 bananas and a half avocado. And the berries are just enough. Not too many, not too little, because if there are many, they will overpower the smoothie. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just adding all the ingredients in together and then adding the milk and then blend them. Our smoothie is now smooth and ready. and I added 2 tablespoons of the ground pumpkin seeds. So that's enough, and it is a very healthy smoothie. You can also try it at home, and especially for the kids and also even you, it's something very healthy. So I'm just going to serve, and then we are going to take our smoothie. We already took our breakfast, so right now is around 10 a.m. So I just want to take the smoothie and then head on outside. We took some time because in the morning it was too gloomy and it was too cold, so we decided to just stay indoor before we make any other thing or any other refreshment, then head on outside. Essie, come. Utake Essie. Take. Yummy. So I planted my red onions like a month ago, I think a month or 3 weeks ago. So the ground is very dry, but I'm going to uproot the ones that are fully grown. I think they are ready to be transplanted now to the other side of the farm. So you always wait for them to have at least two, either 2 leaves or 3. When they have started forming the second leaf, now they are good to go to be transplanted to the farm now, or to a bigger space. So because if they stay here, the moment they stay more than another 1 week, they are going to spoil. So I just want to uproot the ones that are fully grown. Even the small ones, they will take time when to start shooting or adapting to the ground. But you can also uproot them. But it is advisable to uproot the ones that have started forming the second leaf or the third leaf. And I will also pin down here in the description box a detailed video that I've done on how to plant the red onions from the seeds to the nursery and then planting them to the ground. I've also done a very detailed video of that. So first, I want to uh, now plant the apple seeds. So when you want to successfully grow an apple seed, is first take the apple, just cut the apple gently so that you do not destroy the seeds, and then retrieve the seeds from the apple. Most of the time, if you're eating an apple, you'll always notice 1 or 2 seeds that have started shooting, and the reason is apples love a very cold conducive environment. So, and most of the time the apples are maintained or they are preserved in the fridge. So what I'm doing, I just get a serviette or a tissue paper, damp it with some water, and then place the seeds on the towel or the serviette, and then put it in a container, seal it or close it tightly, and then you put it in the fridge. So do not put it in the freezer, just put it at the lower part of the fridge, and you wait for around, after 2 weeks or 3 weeks, they'll start shooting. If they had not shot, you see, like these ones, they have stayed for 3 weeks. So I'm just going to wait for them a little bit longer, for like a week, and then I'll start putting them in the container. Now these ones have stayed for around a month, and there's somebody who wants to come for them. So I just want to tip the one that is big enough. The reason why we do tipping is because to create other shoots from now, they'll start coming out. Like you can see this bigger one. This is a bigger apple tree. I'm still waiting for that day that I'll see a flower. That is will be the best day of my life. So because this one I did, now this is the second one. It is still too small, but this first one, it has like 4 other shoots, and it is because I tipped it early. So when I went to the market, I saw these gooseberries. I've really been looking for them because when we were growing up, it was too common. Growing up, I grew up in Nakuru County. Right now, it is a city. And so when you were growing up, it was too common to get the gooseberries. But when I came here, I never found them. So when I found them in the market, I decided to just get the berries and then plant them. But for the wild berries, I've tried the first time. I didn't grow. Now this is the second time. Let me just try and see if it will grow. I love trying it out. So all the fruit trees that I have here, I just try it from the experience that I try, and then it grows. Some I try and then it doesn't grow. So I want to plant the gooseberries and also the blueberries and see if they will grow. For the gooseberries, I think they will grow because the seeds are too small, and I was told just drop them in the ground and then pour some little soil and then they will grow. So I'm just going to plant them in the containers. When they will grow, I will just show you. I think I've added a lot of soil. I'm going just to remove them. So when they start shooting, I'll definitely show you, especially the blueberry. That is what I'm still waiting for it, because I was told it loves acidic soil. So I'm still waiting to see if they will grow. So I just want to plant some here in my planters. I really love taking advantage of these planters. So most of the time I plant. You can see also there are some lemon. These are the I think the oranges, and then the lemon, the lime. This is the limes. They're the ones that are at the side. So I just want to also plant the gooseberries here and also the blueberry, and see if the ones that will grow in the container, I will show you. If they grow here, I will still show you. So I am done planting the berries, the fruits. So it's time now to plant the red onions. And I think I'm also going to sow some onion seeds in the nursery again, because I still have time, like a month. So it's also good to also sow some seeds. So I just want to dig some trenches and then plant them. We have not been receiving rain for around a week now. Especially if it rains, it's just drops of rain, so the ground is very hard and very dry. And especially here, our soil, if it doesn't rain for a week, the ground becomes very hard. So I'm just applying the compost manure that I have already mixed it with some soil, so it's okay. I'm just going to apply the trenches and then start planting the red onion. So when you're planting your red onions love a lot of sunlight. They really love a lot of manure and a lot of water, especially during the first 1 month of their growing. They love a lot of water, and the spacing should be just the same size. Like if you just check the size of the red onion, like 3 inches or 2 inches, that is the best spacing for them. So when you're planting, you can also plant them together, or you can give them spacing of 3 inches and they'll be good to go. So that's how I'm planting mine. So I'll keep on giving the progress of the red onions as they grow, because most of my subscribers have asked me on how I planted the other red onions. So if you're here and you're watching this video, this is how I plant my red onion. And I'm still looking for the white onion seeds. I haven't found the seeds yet. Like here in the village, to get some of these seeds is very hard. I'm still looking for the thyme, these herbs, thyme, the oregano. I haven't found them. So I think right now I'll just look for them online and then just get somebody to get for me. So I am done planting, and right now I just want to, there were not too many because some of them I've left them on the other side of the nursery. They're still too tiny, so I just want to irrigate the red onions. If you have drip irrigation, you can do it. If you do not have, you can just use the sprinkler and then sprinkle your onions, because as I told you earlier, red onions love a lot of water, and so if you do not feed them with water, they'll start drying up. And after I'm done, I'll do some mulching to them just to keep them, to retain the water, so that the water can be retained. But with the bright sun that we are having today, I'm sure that it will rain during the evening. I'm sure about it. So we are done. Let me take my friend here. She came to the farm. She always follows me everywhere. So let me go and prepare some lunch for the kids, and then we'll take some break and then make supper in the evening. So as I was just chilling in the house, as I told you, it will rain today. The weather just changed from nowhere. So I saw birds flying around the compound, and then just looking outside, I saw there were termites. Or these are called chiswa here in Western Kenya. So each and every tribe has their name, especially the Kikuyu. I know for the Kikuyu they called nguya. So it is a delicacy here in Western Kenya. We really love eating the chiswa, and most of the time some people eat them raw, but I don't eat them raw. Especially my son eats the chiswa raw. But for me, I have to just, if he was here, I wouldn't even be able to get even a half a cup, because he'll be eating anytime he picks, he eats. Anytime he picks, he eats. So, but most of them have flown, but at least I've gotten some from this area. So I realized there was another place that had so many, but because the weather is trying to misbehave, I'm just going to get a little bit of them, at least to get some. It's been long since I ate this chiswa. So we have two types, the ones that come during the day and the ones that come during the night. So the ones that come during the night are the bigger ones that you see in the market. But now these small ones are the ones that come during the day. But they are all sweet. But me, I have to fry mine. Today is a big day. So I'm just going to pick some, and then I'll leave the rest for my ducks to eat, and also the neighbor's chicken. They are going to eat the rest. I think this will be enough. I'm so sad because my son is not here, but I'm going to keep some for him because he really loves eating chiswa. But the two girls, the smaller one, kept on running away. She thought it was they're insects and it will eat her up. So I just want to fry mine. What you can do is just put it in put it on fire and just fry them just a little bit, and then put some salt. That's how you will fry the cheese. So it is a delicacy here. I've really missed eating the cheese. So it has taken so long before I saw even some here in the farm. We always say this is free meat from the ground. It comes from the ground, but we say free meat straight from heaven. And people really love it here. Maila, takula chiswa. Takula chiswa. Jo, takula chiswa. Kwa nini? Hini chiswa. Upendi? Ati. The sweetness in these things, you can't even wait for it to be plated. Just putting it on the plate. I just start with it on the sufuria or the pan. It is so sweet. If you have ever tasted or eaten this, some even would have cooked ugali and start eating it with ugali, but me, I don't do that. So some cook, when I was building this house, my fundis cooked ugali and then they started eating raw on the farm. So thank you so much for watching. If you have watched this video till the end, thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed or liked this video yet, please like the video and be blessed. So see you in my next video. Bye bye. Chica. Chica, come. Chica, come. Utoroka. Utaki? Yeah, come basi. Come, stop. Chica,